interests in graduate study is working with information security and data science in order to effectively make sure that we're secure in our persons with our digital life, shall we say. That maps pretty well onto the Fourth Amendment, and as you probably are aware, our government has been doing some things that could allegedly be in violation of that. If I were to become a consultant in the information security space, I would use my constitutional toolkit, specifically the Fourth Amendment, to help my clients be secure in their persons, making sure that their documents are not illicitly read.
I have many interests, but something that I'm really passionate about is the arts. And a lot of school systems, especially in North Carolina, have been cutting out arts to replace them with other things. And that it's not really so much of a law, but it's something that I think, and studies have proven that kids need arts, arts, especially band, you can get math out of band, theater, you can get all kinds of different things like speaking skills used for English, and there's all kinds of things you can get from arts. And I'm not gonna go, I could go march, I could go have a march because the First Amendment allows me to do that, and I could go march for it, but if I don't go and talk, back that up with some kind of bill or go talk to a legislator or legislative person about it, then it's not going to help me to just go and march and then just go sit down and let the problem play out. And so I just think that having marches and then just not doing anything about it after the march is not really going to help you. You're just getting all this attention on TV. But when you back that up with a bill or going to a legislative person to discuss it, it allows you to kind of makes what you're marching for go into effect.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's all about that sustained advocacy, right?
And it's funny because your dream kind of leads into my dream, because my family has started a theater company, and we run into some problems because people don't always agree with what we do. And this one company tried to kick us out of a city building that we had full rights to use, as long as we paid for the venue, you get to use it. The city runs it, so there's no partisanship to it. Another company tried to get us kicked out of the building, and what we had to do was go to the city officers and tell them that this isn't right, you have to let us into the building, it's our right to be able to purchase time in it. And with going to them, we were able to get back into the building, and the company wasn't able to, blacklist us from using it. So that's another thing that we get from our Constitution, the ability to say what we believe and go to representatives who can help us get our fair rights to things.
I think that's such a good thing, because in so many countries, people aren't allowed, they're not able to speak their mind about their government or any kind of thing like that. And so I think that's one of the biggest things that I am proud of for America, because we have the right to do that. And I can't remember her name right now, but the girl who got shot because she couldn't go to school,
Malala.
Yeah, Malala. Yeah, she is one of my biggest. She's so inspirational to do something like that. She's so brave and courageous, and so that's just one of the many reasons why I exercise that right, because it's one of the biggest rights that a lot of people don't have.
Yes, I think that's really important, is free speech in our in the United States. One of my dreams right now is to get in the field in either the game industry or web development, so that I could produce websites for people. And what would happen if the government decided to try and censor a website because they didn't like it? Well, it couldn't be possible because we have the First Amendment.
Well, one of my dreams is to actually open sort of a bakery, coffee shop, sandwich place hybrid sort of thing. And I don't really know how you could apply the Constitution or the first and second, however many amendments there are, to that, but I don't know. I guess, free to, say what you want about my baked goods. Okay, if they tried to, monitor the amount of the kinds of ingredients I used on the cupcakes or whatever kind of food I'm making, then I guess I would go and tell someone that I don't like that you're making me make my cupcakes out of a certain kind of flour or use a certain brand of sugar because it makes my cupcakes taste gross. And I'll say, can I get this changed? Or can someone get someone who can get that changed? Because I don't want to make gross cupcakes because then no one will buy my cupcakes. And then it'll be sort of generic and like everybody else's.